Hey team, so the big question is always, how do I maximize my skill development on the mat? And it becomes a question of how do I train? So there are many forms to train. You can drill, you can do randori, and then there are many aspects in between. So one of the best things I ever heard was the 70% rule. And that was from GSP's coach Faraz Ahabi. And he said that you should never redline the body in training. That's what a fight or a competition is for. But your job in training is to train so that you can train again tomorrow and then the day after and the day after to acquire as much volume as possible so you acquire as much skill as you possibly can. Now, when you're training with your peers, it's very easy to let it escalate. And you guys go a little bit faster, and then it becomes an all-out war. And that's great, and there's a place for that. That's some of the most fun I've ever had on the mat. But longevity's sake, for your optimal development, our job is to stay around that 70% rule and to train without taxing the physical faculties of the body too much so that you can train again tomorrow. And if you can't train and if you are sore, then come in and drill. I want to create a culture where we are always improving and you don't feel obligated to do randori. So come in, train at the 70% rule, but if you can't, if you're sore, if something's hurting, come in anyway and drill after class because we always have a curriculum for the academy. But you should have your own individual curriculum, and I'll help you build it if you haven't already. You should know what you're working on. So that way, at the end of the round, at the end of the night, you have something to work on, and you grab a friend and you drill it over and over and over so you understand it. So when we train, let's train at 70% rate of perceived exertion. That's how we maximize skill while minimizing injury. And then if you're too sore to train, come in anyway and drill. But drill something purposefully, something that you want to work on that fits in your own game so that you grow along your own path. And we're going to constantly help you guys do that. We're going to support you in any way. We all want to grow together as a group. And we're going to grow. We are growing. But it's a matter of, are we going to grow intelligently to maximize what we can all become? And I think we're doing that. But sticking with the 70% rule, we'll definitely hit it.